saw your face, I saw the world. Now I'm writing this song to tell you how I felt. And I loved you.
Hey everyone, we're back at the airport and our plane boards in 20 minutes. The stomach's already turning.
Almost about to throw up.
She almost threw up in the car on the way here.
It's my first time ever.
Show them our shirts today. Oh, they're backwards.
Honeymoon bound.
We got matching shirts. We're ready. We prepared. We're excited. We got the sanitizer ready. We're gonna
Clorox wipes, everything.
wipe everything down.
Yes. With all this coronavirus going through.
We got our Starbucks ready. We're excited.
We are.
You ready, babe?
I'm excited but nervous.
Hopefully you don't throw up.
Hopefully
Don't
not.
panic.
If I do, you still love me.
So we'll probably record back when we're on the plane before takeoff. See how babe's doing. Alright, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so babe's first time on a plane ever. She's an old fart, so I don't know how that's
Oh my god!
You're like 30.
I'll be 30. Thank you very much.
She'll be 30 this year.
And you'll be 33. Let's throw that in.
Oh, I forgot. I can't hurt you in front of the cameras. But yes, her first time on the plane ever, and she almost had a panic attack. I think you did pretty good. You did.
I think I did all right.
She had a little bit of trouble, but she did pretty good.
After I got my Pringles and Coke, I was...
I honestly felt like a little nauseous too, but I think it was the plane just beat.
My ears were very uncomfortable.
When it was going up, it just kept going like this to me. Made me kind of almost...
Well, the plane kept like tilting this way, and then I felt like we were on a roller coaster and we were tilting that way, so...
But
sorry guys, right now we were relaxing in bed.
But we're trying to edit this video so we can put it out there. But we didn't get to do a whole lot of recording, mostly because we were trying to just enjoy it and take it all in.
We got pretty good.
So we got some footage, but we're just going to talk about a little bit about each little attraction that we did and the little high points, like babe's first time on a plane.
And you'll be amused of the very first attraction we decided to do in New York. So stay tuned, y'all.
Here it goes. You gonna stop moving that knee? We're going. ¿Ya te crees?
You're sleeping.
You better now or what?
Yeah.
You chilling now? Take a sip of that. Hey guys, we're back and we made it. New York. We're here. It is freaking cold.
Freezing.
And our Uber driver almost killed us a million times.
Almost killed other people a million times.
I don't know what it is about these drivers. Within 3 minutes of getting in the car, he was like honking.
The green light turned green.
All the cars were honking.
Like, honk.
As soon as the light turned green, everyone started honking.
I would have been like, what?
But it's definitely different here than Dallas.
It is. It's nice. It's very busy and crowded.
Yeah.
Very busy and
different
crowded.
Vibe. So we had lunch. Went to, what's it called?
Black Burgers?
Black Burgers? It was pretty good.
It was good. I tore it up.
It was good. So we're just gonna give you guys a little tour of our room, and then we're gonna bundle up and head back out, see what we can get ourselves into
before it gets colder.
Yes, stay tuned. Oh, what happened to it? Okay, so we'll start from over here. It's the bed. The little lounge area. And our view. And we have a little coffee corner over here. Babe already has her coffee.
I already have my Starbucks.
It's the first thing she got when we got to the room.
It's freezing, that's why.
And then a little restroom here. It's nice. This hotel was actually just built late last year, so it's very nice. Great. So there you go. We're gonna bundle up and we're gonna head out and we'll be back.
Stay tuned.
So we got to the hotel and we didn't know what to do first. So I told Babe, let's go.
Actually, I said it.
Did you?
Yes. Because you were like, what should we do?
She wanted to go then.
And I was like...
She made it seem the whole time like it was me, but she wanted to go.
I was like, let's go to the Museum of Sex.
Museum of Sex.
Like, really? Today?
So if you're a child, stop watching. I'm just kidding. We couldn't really record a lot in there because it had a lot of like...
inappropriate stuff.
Like a lot. I was surprised. I was like, ooh. I was like walking around like this. I was like,
I'm not looking.
My innocent eyes.
Shut up.
But it was like, they had a store. So y'all know what kind of stuff they had up in there.
That was the first thing we walked into.
That was the first thing it led into. And then it had like a history of how movie making started
back in the 1900s
and just all kinds of like things. But
I was just trying to figure out, how did they know how to do all that shit?
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird.
That was back in
like we're leaning
1900s to 1930s, and
yeah,
I was just like,
back in the day it was black and white movies. They showed little black and white movies and clips and stuff. But I was
trying to walk fast from that part.
You were looking.
I felt weird.
You were looking.
No, I really wasn't.
It was fun though. It was fun.
When we got to the booby part, it was fun. When we got to
the they have like a little, what they call like a play area.
A playroom. They give you like a little gift. What is it called? A game card.
A game card, and it had a little mini room bounce house of boobs.
That was my favorite.
And then it had like what else did they have? Where you try to get the little monitos for the machines.
They had some game that...
Oh, they had a bull.
Dildo games.
They had a bull riding.
Pull it.
Really?
Yes. That's the game that everybody was hovering around with. You had to like pull it to see how strong.
In the stalls?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did see that. We didn't do that.
No.
We did get in the bounce house though. And then we didn't do the bull riding either because I had a bad experience with bull riding. I went flying like...
I didn't.
Face first.
Hey, that was supposed to be the first time we were supposed to go out.
Oh yeah, and you didn't go.
I didn't go.
And then we went down a slide, which I don't even know how the hell I managed to go down that slide.
It was pretty small.
It was like you had to get a rope and then like scoot back and then like
put yourself in
throw
there.
yourself in there, and it went fast. I was scared.
And I'm really tiny, and I didn't really fit very well in it.
Yeah.
I was like, how do I get in there? And I was like,
It was fun. And we decided to go there first because we didn't know where else to go, and it was kind of like midday, and then it didn't close till 12, so we were like, oh, we'll just go there first and get it.
And I said, let's just knock the shit that you want to do first, because that's the thing that she really wanted to do. But it was pretty good.
And let me tell y'all what happened. Story time.
Oh shit.
We leave the museum and we're walking. At this point she had 2 sweaters on. So we're walking like 2 or 3 streets down, and she goes, babe, I forgot my wallet. Oh crap, my wallet. She had my ID and my debit cards in her wallet and all her stuff, of course. And then we had some cash. We had like $100 cash. We start running, not walking. We start running back to the dang thing ways. Like some idiots. And while she's running, she feels her wallet in her damn sweater, like bounces. She's like, what's this in my sweater moving? And it was her damn wallet. We almost had a heart attack. We were like, shit, they're gonna take it. Home. Panic. But it was fun.
Overall, it was fun.
It was fun. So go watch that. We're bundled up, ready. Babe got her 5-hour energy shot. I got my Red Bull. We out here. It is freaking cold. Where are we going, babe?
Museum of Sex.
Apparently this place closes at freaking midnight. But we're trying to walk everywhere so we can kind of see what's on the way.
It's only 1.2 miles.
Well, only. It's gonna seem like forever.
It is.
It's freaking cold out here. I need a beanie. You do. We need to stop and get you one. To see they can see our view. Update when we get there.
Our first adventure in New York.
Why? Why is this our first adventure?
Our first one.
Out of all the places.
Out of all places.
That we could have got.
We're coming to the...
it is. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. So after the sex museum, we decided...
Museum of Sex.
I always say it backwards.
You do.
Museum of Sex. Museum of Sex. Get it right. After that, we decided to take the subway to Times Square.
For the first time.
Which was like 10 blocks or streets, whatever it is.
At this point, we were already tired of walking.
So we were like, okay, let's go. Which was our first time ever in a subway. I don't even ride the bus here. I don't know how the hell all that works. But we're like, we're in New York. We finna do it. We're finna do it the New York way.
How did you say it, baby?
What?
The New Yorkies? The New Yorkie way?
That's what I said. Oh, with the extra New Yorkie.
Extra New Yorkie.
We're being extra New Yorkies. But yes. So we videoed a little bit of that because we actually had to ask people kind of like what train gets you that way.
We didn't ask because actually Apple has the maps that tells you every transit, which was very helpful. But I don't think we asked the first time.
I think we did because there was a lady in the little tunnel thing.
Is that when we had to buy goodies?
But we ended up using this little terminal that they had, and we were like, okay. We went to the little thing and we were waiting on whatever train came next. That's what we were trying to hop on. We were going that way.
Oh, we know it was going that way.
So we got on it and we sanitized and we Clorox wiped and we didn't touch nothing. And anybody that coughed, we were like,
we felt like we was bubbling ourselves.
We were, and you know, being in the subway, it feels even more like the germs are just trapped. So we were being extra careful. But we did. We took it and we took it to Times Square.
And we had our first hot dog. So take a look.
There you go. Our first subway ride. Right, baby? Oh, our first subway ride. See if we don't get lost. See where we will end up. As long as I'm with you, right, babe? You got me or what? We're gonna get lost. Babe, which one are we taking? I don't know. We don't know.
We are officially in Times Square.
Times Square. We took the subway like some real New Yorkers.
We thought we were gonna get lost.
We did. We were scared. And we got our handy dandy sanitizer.
We did pretty good though.
It was like germs central.
The train almost dropped me.
Babe was holding on for her life.
I really was. But look how awesome this is.
I think we're gonna try one of those. Oh, we need to find one of those little hot dog stands. We get a hot dog.
Hot dog?
We need to get one of those. It is like a different world here.
It is. Stay tuned.
We'll be back when we find a hot dog stand. Our first New York hot dog. So you gotta make it good. What you want? You want hot dog or sausage?
I want a hot dog.
2 hot dogs. Extra good. Extra New Yorkie.
What do you want on it? Ketchup, mustard?
Oh, yeah.
Ketchup and mustard for her and first New York hot dog.
Go for it, babe.
Go for it.
Tell the people what you think. Good? Good. It's crazy. I already can't feel my fingers.
I would just want to take our picture, but
So bitchy and pretty out here.
That's really hot dog.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Second day in.
second day, and the first day we were there, we saw this little bakery by the hotel, like literally around the corner.
Same street.
Oh my god, they had so many pastries on the window,
And not just little pastries. They had big suckers.
so I told babe we're coming here for breakfast.
And we got a little bit of everything.
So we went for breakfast there. It's Angelina's Italian Bakery, and it was awesome.
Their iced coffee was awesome.
They bake their stuff fresh there daily. It was the best.
It was good.
Yeah, check it out.
Hey, we're trying Angelina's Italian Bakery. What are we gonna eat? We got a little bit of everything.
Second day in New York.
Breakfast.
And it's like, it's almost good.
We got pepperoni pizzas. What is it, babe?
Custard cream.
Custard cream. She said a cannoli.
Yeah,
A cannoli.
so good. This bakery is like, they make everything fresh daily. They open like at 6 and close at 6. It's really cute. And around the corner from us. Say it. We went to the wax museum.
We're not even gonna pronounce how it's
It's
said.
Madame Tussauds,
Maybe that's right.
something like that. It's the wax museum, basically.
Mm-hmm.
They had about, what do you want to say, like 50 to 75 celebrities
Yeah, about.
We
I
tried
wasn't
to
really
take,
looking at all of them.
we tried to take selfies with most of them.
You tried to take selfies with
I
most of
did.
them. I was just taking pictures.
Some of them look like
So tell me why. No, let's skip that.
really
Yes.
realistic.
She saw her favorite singer.
And I'm not even... What?
Oh, so you just made it known that it's your favorite.
He is my favorite. I've seen him in concert a couple times.
Oh, okay. She
Babe
saw
was
her
jelly.
crush.
Babe was jelly.
Yes, I was. Because the minute you saw him, it's like you saw him
I
in
was
real
like,
life.
Oh, Romeo Santos.
My God.
So yeah, I did take a selfie with him.
I saw some of the people that I like, and I'm just like, oh, okay, that's cute.
Who?
It looks
Who'd you
realistic.
like?
I ain't even gonna tell you.
Who'd you like?
I ain't even gonna. Anyways,
Who was
you're
there?
not gonna see that glimpse in here because I didn't even take the time to record that.
She being petty Betty.
Wow. Anyways,
but that was a good time.
it was really nice.
I've seen the one in Vegas, and I think this one might be maybe a little bit bigger and better.
I like the Ghostbusters
Mm-hmm.
and definitely the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh yeah, that's her favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did like little mini zombie 40. Was it 40 or 3D?
It was 40.
40 kill as many zombies as you could type shit.
I won second place.
And I got 4th place.
So I hope that we never have a zombie apocalypse because I would have to leave her.
I'd be haunted.
I would have to leave her.
I would totally suck at it.
I would have to leave
I
her.
thought I was shooting them. I guess not. I don't know.
I was like, Pep, I was like, boom, 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 boom. And she was like, boom,
Were you first place? No, you were second.
No, the guy next to me was first place. I don't know how because I feel like I was shooting more than he was.
Still second place.
But don't ever
count on me.
Don't ever count on
Don't
this
count
one
on
over
me.
here because we both die.
Y'all check out a few of our videos and pictures with our celebrities we met. I'm following the Rainbow Road. Look who I find. I'm gonna take a picture with Obama. What you say? Stupid.
We're going to give you a close glimpse of our, how do we say it? We got featured in the show. This one was too exciting.
I was
So-
like, we made it. We made it to the top. Big time.
You're about to see how excited she was.
So if y'all
Hold
want
on.
our autographs, I don't know, just hit us up.
Look. So take a look.
Hey, our YouTube channel's like a big hit. Guess who invited us to their show? Oh my god, I'm so happy to be here. Okay, so we took the subway to Central Park.
We did.
And as we're trying to get to Central Park, I told Babe we'll just walk like a little bit and then...
Just a little bit, even though this park is like huge.
I think he said it was like 50 miles.
Yes. We just wanted to walk to the front.
Check it out a little bit.
Take a look a little bit and then get our asses back to Times Square. But this guy was very hesitant to take us on a bike ride.
They're out there trying to sell you a carriage ride, a bike ride, whatever. And it's like not one person, it's like 20 people.
I think we told him no.
Like
about
4 times.
4 or 5 times.
Before
I think
we
the
were
5th
like,
time,
okay.
he was like, okay, I'm going to offer you something. If you don't take it, I'm going to leave you alone. And I'm just like, oh my God.
So he started the price at like 150, then he went down to 120.
No, it was at 180.
Every time he dropped like 20 or $30.
120, and then it went down to $90 a piece.
Yeah.
So I was just like, fuck it.
Yeah, we were like, okay, let's just do
Take
it.
me on the dang ride,
Let's
guys.
go.
Come on.
So we actually got a really funny little young tour guide. He was pretty funny, right?
He was
and
awesome.
He had a really strong accent. I don't know where he was from.
I had to kind of like look at him like, what are you saying?
But he was funny. He cracked some jokes.
He did.
We enjoyed it. We're at the end of it. We were glad that we actually took that tour and not just tried to walk, because there's no way that we would have made it all the way around like we did with the bike. So
yeah, he showed us different buildings. The Trump's building, well, it was Trump's, now it's his ex-wife's, I guess, where Lady Gaga has an apartment at that costs $30 million.
Yeah, and he showed us that one tower that's like the tallest, and I think he said the highest one up there costs like 56 million something, but the whole floor is like one apartment.
He was showing us a lot about Trump stuff, and we were like, don't give a fuck. So
and then the rich side, the, what do you say, old money and new money, they have like two sides. So the old money neighborhood doesn't like the new money, which would be like celebrities, because they don't like all that paparazzi stuff. But when we got to see the Friends fountain, which
it's not the French fountain.
French?
Friends.
French. It's not the Friends fountain. We found out like after that night. I was Googling. I was like, let me see how it looks.
We were trying to see how it looked before and how it looked
and
now.
Then it turns out it's really not. People just say it's the Friends fountain because it's in Central Park in New York.
It's because I think they just kept it like that because everybody says it's the Friends fountain, so it's the Friends fountain.
We're gonna insert a clip of a little picture of what I found online compared to the fountain that we took a picture with, which I was really upset, to be honest, because I was like, yeah, the Friends fountain, and then
but
it's
you know
not.
what? We were posing with it, like
we were.
It was the Friends fountain.
He said, everybody said
that night.
Yeah, so that was a bummer.
It was a big fail.
But it was so cool. And then that lady singing in the tunnel.
She was amazing. She was pretty. We didn't get a glimpse of that though.
Yeah, I have it.
You do?
Yeah, we'll put it in there.
We'll put it in there. Then.
She was awesome. It was.
Her voice was really nice.
In that park,
I was like hypnotized for a bit.
Yeah, that park was beautiful. It was beautiful, and I'm glad we got to take that tour, because we wouldn't have experienced it the way we should have, probably walking. So take a look at what we took, the little videos we took and the pictures.
Taking a bike tour with the wife.
Yes, I've always wanted to come to Central Park, and they're gonna take us to the Friends fountain.
Look at that side, John.
Okay, so third day, we made it out to the 911 memorial, and it was beautiful and emotional all together. Just, I don't know. It's definitely like you feel a vibe there, right? You do. Just to have like all the people there and then see it like in front of you, it's.
So they have like this waterfall going down and a big hole in the middle. I thought it was nice. We definitely went around and saw each name in both.
I don't know why I thought it was only one. It's like a square. I thought it was one, but they actually have two, one for each tower. I don't know why I thought it was just one.
I thought it was just one too.
But we went around both, and they have all the names engraved, and then they all have flowers for.
Some have flowers. I guess
their birthdays. It said that they put flowers out there for their birthdays.
Oh, really?
On their birthdays.
I didn't see that. I thought it was just maybe people that knew them that was putting flowers on them.
Yeah, I saw the little plaque. But the whole vibe around there is like really, it's emotional, and it's, I don't know how to explain it. It just kind of hits you. It just makes you think back to all that and where you were and what you were doing. And but even like the whole vibe out there, they have police and security guards and everything. They don't let you like smoke, vape, no music. We were so tired from walking that day that we tried to like lean back on a little bench that they had, and
away from the,
yeah, it wasn't even around the towers. It was like in the area, but away from that. And they came and tapped us on our shoulder and told us we had to get up. We couldn't lay down. So the guy was like, you got to sit up, you can't lay down here.
so we're like,
that whole area, they're like really strict about it. So
it was nice though.
It was nice. We're glad we got to do that. So here's a little glimpse of what we saw. Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
Today we made it out to the 911 memorial. And definitely emotional, and it's hard to see it. There's like hundreds of names.
Beautiful out here though. Let me give you a glimpse.
On our Miss New York. If videos will do it justice, but if you haven't been out here to see this for yourself, then you definitely should. Part of and you can't go to New York without seeing
Statue of Liberty.
Where
On
you-
a boat.
Yes, so we asked a few people like that have been to New York what's the best way of doing it, and they suggested that we do the ferry, which is free, and you get on it and it takes you to Staten Island, basically past Statue of Liberty, and then you get off and then get right back on and then
Which
come
is
back.
pointless because you're getting on the same boat that
But-
they're making you get off.
Probably
Go
for
along.
like security measures.
I don't know.
I don't know. They make you get off. So we took.
By that time, I was tired.
And it was pretty easy. It's
It was-
free. All we did is we got some snacks and went on there and drove us not as close as we would have liked to been, but it was still
It was pretty close.
right there. Like we could see the Statue of Liberty.
You can see the Statue of Liberty and
Yeah, we didn't get to get off or anything, but I just wanted to see it close up. It was, I mean, we didn't spend any money, so
Nope.
It was worth it.
There you go. Take a look.
So the first day that we got there, while we were walking to
The Museum of Sex.
Museum of Sex, I got it right this time. We passed by this beautiful church that's called Marble Collegiate
Church.
something like that. Marble, we'll call it the Marble Church. We passed by a church and they had blue and purple ribbon outside, and it had a little tag of
Suicide awareness.
so it had the symbol on one side, and then the other side it had people's messages that have lost a loved one to suicide. And we thought it was so beautiful and nice that the church actually did that outside for people to see. And it's just a little way of remembering someone. So we decided then that we were going to go back and do one for Babe's brother, and also a friend of ours that we used to work with. So we went back to the church, and it was a little hassle at first.
It was,
but it turns out that you have to leave it there, and then somebody will put it in there for you if they don't have any empty tags. So we had to just go around and see if they had any empty labels.
Which there was a few, not very many.
On the other side, yeah. But we found some, and Babe got to write a little message, and for both, what's his name?
Yeah.
For both Richard and Isela, and we're happy that we got to do a little something special because Babe's brother actually went to New York, so.
And he loved New York.
Yeah, the day that we.
And it was the day we actually went back the day before his anniversary.
Mm-hmm. So it was really special for Babe. So take a look. Yeah. Okay, so this is the day before our last day.
Yes.
I guess our last full day there. We wanted to do the Empire State Building, and then we didn't.
She did, actually.
Because we're scared of heights.
Yes.
So we literally walked to the thing and then walked back. We're like, okay, we're going. They're like, okay, no, we're not.
Then she kind of tried to blame
okay, we're
me.
going.
I know you don't want to go see it. I really didn't. But I know she wanted to, and I knew she was going to regret it if we didn't.
Yes.
So I was just like, let's get our asses up there.
I would have regretted it.
And get it over with.
Yeah. So I'm glad that we did do it. We finally decided, okay, let's just do it. And the view was beautiful. Like, you could see all of it. Like, and it was scary too, but I was like, you get to the edge of the window and it feels like your heart's gonna come out of your chest. That's how it felt every time. But
they also did have King Kong inside.
Oh yeah,
since King Kong was in the Empire State Building,
so in the movie, it was really cute.
It was cute.
They had a cute little setup, and then we actually got a little bit of footage of us outside on the 86th floor, which was freezing.
Freezing.
Windy.
Way windy.
And scary.
I think
I tried to hold my phone up and my phone was flapping. I was like, huh. But
I think I was walking like slow-mo because it was just pushing me back.
It was beautiful though. It's so different than our buildings here, our whole city here. Dallas is so different.
But I don't think I would live there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's too many people.
Too many people.
Too many rude people.
Everything
at that.
Close together. Oh yeah.
They were bumping into me, and I was like stopping to hear a
like,
I'm sorry, and
Texas,
they just
you
like
say, excuse me,
walk around, like walk away. I'm just like,
yeah. Gonna beat people. Yeah, New Yorkers are rude, but it was fun. I'm glad we did it. I really enjoyed it.
So here it is, the Empire State Building.
Hey everyone, we are at the Empire State Building.
Oh my god.
Only going to the 86th floor.
We're currently on the 80th
floor right now.
So we're gonna give you a preview of what we see. We're too scared to go all the way up.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Is it
see everything.
Oh my god.
Just imagine what we're gonna see when we're in the 86. My goodness, look at that. So I'm afraid of heights, so we'll see how 86 floor goes, because we're gonna be in the elevator, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. Look at that though.
Hey guys,
Hey everyone,
it's back to reality time.
and I'm exhausted.
We're at the airport waiting. I think we start boarding like at 1.
Dang, that's an hour away.
We got about an hour.
We had to go home.
We literally had to rush out of the damn hotel. We ordered our lift and it said it was going to take an hour to get there, and he was there like instantly. He almost
4
left
minutes,
us.
but he was there within like 2.
Yeah, he almost left us because at that we got moved to the 22nd
22nd floor.
We got moved from the 8th floor to the 22nd floor because the AC in that room wasn't working.
And it took forever.
So we're trying to come down in a hurry, and the one time we're actually like in a hurry, the elevator stopped like 4 fucking times.
Yes,
4 times.
4
I was
times.
like, ugh. And then the lift is like counting down. It's like 30 seconds remaining before
Oh my
your
God.
lift driver leaves. I was like, crap. But we
I
made
thought
it.
you were gonna leave me.
Really?
Yes.
I'm not gonna leave you here, even though she wants to stay.
I do. I'm tired though. I'm really tired.
Should we tell him?
What?
Maybe.
Yes.
Should we tell him? So babe got a call, email, text, everything, saying she's in quarantine.
I'm quarantined from work, so I'm not allowed to go back to work until I don't know when.
She's not allowed because she traveled to a
Populated
I
city.
think they have like 150 cases over here.
197 cases over here.
Yeah, so they emailed her, let her know, called her boss called her.
So we gotta go through protocols and try to figure out what needs to be done.
She has to get screened.
Have to be tested and screened, and they don't even know when I'm gonna be back to work.
And we were actually very careful. Like, we were wiped down stuff. We had Clorox wipes with us and
We Germex everything.
sanitizer. We wouldn't touch. We tried not to touch anything like candles. We would put our show 'em, babe. What we would do? We would like do this. we tried to be very careful. We went through like 3 bottles of sanitizer here.
Clorox wipes, sanitize, everything.
It's just like there's so many people here.
Every
It's
time
like
somebody
overpopulated.
sneezed, we
yeah,
were like,
yeah.
no,
We
no,
looked at them
no.
like, get your coronavirus ass out somewhere. But
Now
yeah.
look at me. I'm getting quarantined. I didn't even do nothing.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes for her.
Hopefully not too long, because I gotta get back to work.
Overall, it was a good trip.
It was.
So
until next time.
I'm exhausted.
Now we gotta figure out our next trip.
Where should we
She
go
said
next?
she don't want to come back.
It's a
too
lot
crowded.
of people for me.
It's too crowded.
It's a lot of people.
And there's
everywhere.
a lot of weird people bumping into you. I got tumbled like.
New Yorkers don't care for manners. Those straight just keep on walking like nothing. You can't do that in Dallas. You'll get punched in the face.
I'm getting knocked out. Gonna quickly's gonna beat your ass.
But yeah, so we're gonna check back with you guys when we land. We'll give y'all an update. We're gonna just chill and relax and wait an hour for our flight. Yeah, nap time. We'll see you guys in Dallas.
Peace.
Okay, so that was most of our trip we wanted to share with you guys. We hope you liked our video, and next video will probably be some baby talk.
Lots of baby talk, because we were actually going to come back and start the baby process, but the doctor decided to just hold off another month because we just had too much going on, which I guess it was good, because as you'll see in the previous video of us in the airport, I was getting kind of quarantined. So I was supposed, we got back on Wednesday. I was supposed to go to work on Thursday, but my work said no ma'am.
She couldn't go back.
But I will actually be in tomorrow.
Yeah, she's cleared now.
I'm cleared.
But we have been preparing. So, you know, usually when I take vacation or whatever, I always have me my little margarita, and I haven't been able to drink. So
drink or vape, because I do vape.
She vapes, and I had a really bad habit of just picking hers up, which I've never smoked in my life. I don't know why I picked up that habit, but that's what our next video is going to be about. So you guys subscribe and like and thumbs up and do the whole YouTube thing to this video so we can keep putting out some videos for you guys. So stay tuned for our next baby video.
I do want to give a shout out to Liz from your work.
Oh, hi Liz.
So I guess she'll see once she sees this whole video.
We're gonna have to start doing that.
Give a shout out to Liz.
Yeah, so you guys
be the real MVP.
Stay tuned for more videos.
Bye.